What's good, man? It's your boy Sirbuckfilmz, man. Welcome to my car enthusiast page, man. Today I got Bled392, which is one of the dopest guys that I know. Life coach, a great guy, dope car. And we're here to ask some questions about everything that goes on with his car, his life. Let's dig into it. Something new, y'all stay tuned. Look, in the description, y'all can see Sirbuckfilmz.com. Y'all can please go and shop for my merch. Y'all can go to my Instagram, Sirbuckfilmz. Y'all can look at some of the videos of my car content. Look at my YouTube as well. Y'all can look at all the newest content. And I'm messing up with my vocals, but it's okay because we're gonna steep, and we're gonna keep going. That's a blooper. Stop playing with me. Anyway, it's your boy Bled. Bled, talk to the people for a second, man.
Hey, what's happening with it, man? It's your boy Bled, man, from Atlanta by way of Decatur. Y'all know what time it is. Follow me on IG if you ain't doing it already, at Bled392. That's BLED392. You did.
Absolutely. So I know you, but the people don't know you. So who is Bled?
Bled is a combination of colors. People ask me all the time what Bled stands for, what does it mean. A lot of people, even though it's spelled B-L-E-D, a lot of people walk up on me and be like, bleed. You dig? And, but it is what it is. But Bled is a combination of black and red. When you put the two colors together, you get Bled. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that. Simple.
So what does the red mean? Why not purple? Why not blue? Why not orange or something?
Come on now. Like I said, it's black and red, so we don't want to leave black off too. But black is the base of every color. You dig what I'm saying? Every color derives from black. You dig what I'm saying? But red, when you think about red, come on, man, you think about sexy. You think about desire, passion, fire. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where we at with the red right now. At one point, the car was black and red, half black, half red. Then it went all black, and now we got, red taking over, so.
All right, okay, so what made you Bled? Why not Big Cub? Why not red, the guy with the red car?
Like I said, when I bought the car, it was black on the exterior, and I think it was black and red on the inside, red suede and black. And so I wanted to continue that theme because those just so happen to be my two favorite colors. You dig what I'm saying? So it was like, man, let's take what's on the inside and spill it out through the whole car. So you'll never see another color on this car except black or red. You know what I mean?
Got you. So tell us why you're in the car. What made you get in the cars first? What made you say, okay, I like this car, I want to put mods on it?
It was by default.
By
you know
default.
what I'm saying? There was no plan at all. I wanted a car because I had a trucking company and I had a mobile detailing business. So everything I was doing, I was pulling heavy weight. So I just wanted something to move faster. So I told my wife I wanted a Challenger. For whatever reason, it was a Challenger. It wasn't a Camaro, Mustang, nothing like that, but a Charlie. She surprised me with a Challenger one day. And I had no intention of doing anything to it. Maybe put wheels and tint the windows like the Cater boys do. But other than that, it was what it was. I not accidentally, but I got invited to a car meet. And when I got to the car meet, I saw all these cars out there, man, heavily modified. That's all I needed to see. I saw it, and then one thing led to another, then it became an addiction.
Exactly. Hey, y'all make sure y'all click like, subscribe, and actually comment on everything that we do, Sirbuckfilmz. Yep. I got one other thing to ask you.
Yes.
In 2023, how heavy is your weight in the streets, in the car scene, in the car clubs, or whatever? How heavy is your weight? How heavy Bled weight is?
It ain't confetti. It ain't confetti. And it's hard to answer that question. So I'm gonna try to answer it in the most humble and modest way possible. You can't talk about modern muscle. You can't talk about challenges in Atlanta without mentioning my name. You dig what I'm saying? So it ain't confetti weight. It's pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy. So y'all hear he's heavy in the game. It's pure weight. What sets Bled apart versus all these other cars? Now you got the mods, you got the body, you know what I'm saying, that I ain't never seen before. I'm in these old school cars and he got a body. I can barely get out the car, y'all. I get in the car, it took me 30 minutes. I'm 300 some pounds. But tell me what sets you aside?
I think the goal, me personally, as a man, I always wanted to be in my own lane. So with this car, car community, the goal is to stand out like the thumb on the hitchhiker. You know what I mean? So if you line my car up with 1,000 other challengers, shout out to every other challenger in the country and the world. You know what I mean? But if you line my car up right now as it stands, you know what I'm saying, it's a one-on-one. So the goal is just to be different, and if you can be different and be you, you know what I mean, you stand out without that much effort.
Let's push them a little bit. This ain't even on the questions. So what does the word different mean to you?
Different is doing you regardless of what everybody else doing. So instead of following the herd or instead of following what the status quo is, it's figuring out a way to create your own bar. You know what I mean? And to a point where the bar that you created, other people now trying to hit it. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, that's how you create diversity. If everybody is doing one thing, then, you know what I mean, what is it, where's the variety? So it's all about creating a whole different lane and or pushing the status quo.
So someone create their own lane by vision or create their own lane by default?
I think it's always gonna be both. You know what I'm saying? Like, vision can come off of somebody else's vision. Like, vision can be an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I can see you doing one thing and it may motivate me to not exactly do the same thing you're doing, but it may motivate me to get to it like off of your energy though. So you doing videography, you doing photography and all that good stuff, and you know, you the dopest that I met doing it.
Appreciate that, bro.
Shameless plug, you know what I'm talking about? But you doing what you doing, and just the passion that you have and the drive that you have in doing what you doing, man, it'll push me in a whole nother field to do what I'm doing, you dig?
Absolutely. So let's talk about obstacles.
Yes, sir.
So when you first got your car, you did a lot of things to it, and then you said, well, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Yeah.
Were those obstacles by default or by vision, or were those obstacles by, you know what, I got to be better. I want to be one of one, the number one, the top guy.
Well, I think it goes to a mixture. I don't think Mona Lisa was drawn in the first kick. You see what I'm saying? I think Da Vinci drawn threw it away. Drawn threw some away. And then, you know, you come to it. So with how this car looked when I first did the first mods to it versus how it looks today, man, it's two different things. It almost seem like two different people. So you got to go through the trials, you got to go through the errors to get to the place where you even want to say it's perfected. You get what I'm saying? If that's a thing.
Got you. So tell me what you got under the hood. Is it moving? Is it running? Can I pull beside it in my old truck? Can I keep up with it?
You can't.
You can't?
You can't.
If I pull up in an old dunk, can I hit that button and take off?
If you dunk master, you can.
Shameless plug.
If you dunk master, you can. You know what I mean? But nah, seriously, people think or get it, you know, confused and say it's just cosmetic, man. But it does what a challenger is supposed to do. But we don't do that no more, man, because we don't put too much money into this thing to be reckless with it.
So, what made you choose this car? I know you said something earlier, but why this car versus a Charger with the Hellcat and with all this stuff on it? Yeah. Why didn't you choose that?
Well, I definitely when it comes to the Challenger, I always wanted a coupe, a two-door. I didn't want to go German at that point. I didn't want a Mercedes, but I ended up getting one. But at that point, I just wanted, I don't know, Challengers always did it for me. So I definitely wanted a Challenger, not a sedan.
So what made you get into car shows? So shout out, he need to go on and shout out his car show. I shoot him every year. It's one of the most dopest car shows. I'm telling you, it's in the most oddest spot in the world. We be out there thinking we're in a whole nother city and we just right down the street. But what made you get into car shows?
Doing a car show. I wanted to put my, I want to throw my name in the hat. You know, I've been to a lot of car shows over the last 3 or 4 years, and we've seen some crazy car shows with bias situations or political situations going on, and we've seen some dope ones, man. And I just wanted to add to the car community in Atlanta, you know what I mean, and just put my little spin on it. And I think we achieved that, and we are continuing to achieve different levels of greatness with Keys to the City. ATL, Car Truck and Bike Show. You did.
Got him for that car show and bike show.
You know.
Bro, got some nice bikes that's coming through. I'm telling you, man, them boys is out there. They spinning. They're doing it.
Absolutely.
They're doing it. So, with you doing a car show, what could you tell someone? How could people get into doing a car show and building relationships without putting emotions involved?
What you just said, how you answered the question with the question. I think my granddad told me a long time ago, you can't be emotional about business. You get what I'm saying? So, in creating a fully functional car show, man, I think when you're seeing success, I think networking is a major part of it. You know, going outside of your class. So if you modern muscle, it's like, that's guaranteed to come to your car show because that's the circle you run in. But also, how can you tap into the trucks, the big wheel bikes, the classics, you know what I'm saying? And so to me, that's the ultimate goal that I'm working on right now is when I reach the top tier of this car show thing, man, it will be when you come to Keys to the City and you see a good variety of donks, good variety of classic cars, good variety of trucks, big wheel bikes, modern muscle, the whole 9 yard, imports, etc.
So look, I heard you say Keys to the City. Now, I know what Keys to the City is. So I need you to explain what is Keys to the City. Keys to the City, I said that wrong. That's all good, we're gonna keep riding. Keys to the City. I'm a fool. So what is that? And why should anyone that watch this YouTube channel should want to come to Bled392 show anytime, next year, 5 years from down the line, this year, anytime?
Yeah, I mean, I think Keys to the City, because you love me. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. But other than that, like if you don't, give me a chance. You'll love me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, because what I'm shooting at and what we shooting at Keys to the City is just bringing everybody together and having, a dope time and fellowship and networking. It's not really about trophies and awards and all that. Like, Keys to the City, anybody who know me talk about my show, I always say, or I lead with, practice self-validation. I feel like if you self-validated, if you know who you are, then when you pull up at any car show, be it mine or anybody else, then you're comfortable knowing who you are, and it's not a lot of pressure based on a trophy that everybody can't get. You see what I'm saying? So when you come to Keys to the City, let it serve as a confirmation, not validation. You get what I'm saying? So let people walk up to you and say, man, I love what you did with your build, and that's the confirmation that you're seeking. Now the keys, which are what y'all call trophies, but our keys, those are the confirmation in the form of trophies. So I think I answered your question. If I didn't,
absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This is my guy. Man, look, shout out to my boy Bled392, man. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. First one of one. You know what I'm saying? Sirbuckfilmz.com. There you go. Pop, pop, pop. And we out this thing. Yeah.
Big Bled. Yeah. Said Big Bled. Know about that Big Bled boy. Rude boy. What you know about that Big Bled boy?
I'm still on this side, he's still on this side, so we should be good now.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Shoot them questions to me, player. Talk to me.
Yeah. What's good, man? It's your boy Sirbuckfilmz, man. Look, y'all stay tuned to my YouTube. No, I cut that. Hey, what's good, man? It's your boy Sirbuckfilmz, man. Look, glad you all can join me. This is something, blah, blah. Let's do that again, blah, blah, blah.